Most people are saying the next CS2 update is going to break the market because every skin is currently dropping upon the markets. Some skins have actually stabilized, and I will be explaining in this video why the next CS2 update could actually heal the market instead. I was also thinking about the new terminal that could be added to the game with new knife finishes, or generally speaking new knives, and this doesn't 100% mean that knife prices would certainly decline just because we don't know what exact knives there will be in there as well. And also I think active duty cases will be removed from the active drop pool. The revolution case will be finally gone. I think the dreams and nightmare case could be also going, but I highly doubt it. A lot of people are currently selling off these cases and they're crashing upon the markets. And as you know, my prediction was that the dreams and nightmare case is going to reach €1 again upon the Steam community market, at least upon third-party websites. That's going to be even cheaper probably. In the past year we've crashed all the way from like €2, already going lower to €1.38. As you can see, selling for €1.28 right now. It's very cheap upon the Steam community market, and upon third-party websites these skins can crash even higher, so definitely check them out. Maybe in a couple of months they could be reaching a bottom, but that's not guaranteed because by the end of the next month I expect already active duty case rotations. And well, you know it, Valve is not going to announce it in no update news, nowhere, not on X. They will be not announcing this discontinuation, so definitely be prepared. You will notice it upon the markets how quickly these cases can rise, because there's still people that are like having bot farms and stuff. They can definitely see what case has been discontinued and they can check it in seconds probably. If you're buying or selling skins, Manco Store has over $4 million in items listed. You can instantly sell or deposit or even set your own prices for the items, how much you want. You can also cash out, use different type of deposit methods, and you can even sell your Steam cards up on this site, which is very great. And also they've gotten Steam level up services, so if you want to boost your Steam account level, this is the way to go. So if you're looking to buy or sell your skins, Manco Store is the way to go. All the links are in the top of the description, go ahead and check them out, and also join the giveaway. If you want to participate and win this skin, go ahead and click the third link in the description and enter the giveaway. And also you will have the chance to win this Desert Eagle print stream as well, so there's 2 skins for you guys to win. I wish to all of you the best of luck, and thank you Manco Store for sponsoring this video. And also nobody is talking about the Fever case that it can be announced discontinued together with the Overpass collection as well in September. This would also drive a lot of new players to the game. We would have completely 3 new collections, Spine Tech, Arabesque and the Fairy Tail one. I think it's definitely going to be great with a high ROI. To be honest, I think Valve did it on purpose. They've been waiting with the new armory collections for such a long time, almost 3 months. We've been waiting for the train collection to be removed, for the sport and field collection to be removed, and they did it during the summer, during the time where nobody is playing the game, after the gold trade up update as well. So this means maybe Valve wanted the market sentiment to go lower, so there's maybe more sales upon the Steam community market, but this also affected the whole market generally speaking, and Valve is losing also way more money, but they probably don't care. They're making way more than enough. And I think the current armory collections are also underrated, but it's not guaranteed, because of course it can go like 10% down in 1 week, but long-term thinking, once these skins can actually get hyped, I think the potential is there. We're also currently giving away this 5/7 heat-treated blue gem to one of you lucky viewers. If you want to participate and win this skin, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and you'll be eligible for this giveaway. Make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description, and I will be revealing the winner tomorrow. I've been also taking a look at, for example, the Sport Gloves superconductors, and yes, prices were slightly manipulated. Obviously, I'm joking, they were highly manipulated. Some pairs selling for over €9,000, €7,000, that's absolutely insane. And as you can see, in 2023, still these gloves were selling for €3,000, and this is kinda insane to be honest. Sometimes selling for slightly cheaper, but this was in 2022 as you can see, and now we have 2026 and prices are almost the same. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I think the potential is certainly there. A lot of Chinese investors are also dumping these skins. I'm not saying that I have inventories full of them, and factory new conditions are probably better, but still these are OG gloves, and the OG case, the glove case, will be always kinda pricey. It can't really go lower, right? Because they're kinda rare. A lot of people still want to open these if they get cheaper, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. And prior to any manipulations upon the market, as far as I know, as you can see, the glove case was always very stable upon the markets. It's one of those most desirable cases in the game, just because the gloves are also very desirable. And as you can see, all of a sudden we've been exploding and stuff. This was already in 2025, but prior to that, as you can see, prices were very reasonable. And I'm not saying we're gonna return to the same levels, but some cases can certainly drop slightly off if the supply is going to be bigger than expected. I just have a very strong feeling that one of these collections could be removed. For example, this AVP AVP Green Energy from the Buryal collection. Yes, it's in the active drop pool, and nowadays we actually have no idea how long is Valve actually gonna keep these skins in the game. They've been adding the Harlequin collection as well just recently to the game, so maybe in the near future they're gonna rotate these collections way more frequently. And one of these three collections could be going next. It's the Buryal collection, the Ascent collection, and the Radiant one is going to be very interesting what Valve's plans are. But if prices will keep declining, as you can see, they've never really stopped. They've been always crashing up on the markets ever since these skins came out. Were slightly manipulated, for example, from like 60 euros all the way up to 100, which is very interesting. And ever since they've been going down, if prices are going to be super cheap and this collection is still going to be in the game, I think this AVP Green Energy, I think at a certain point in time the price will be so good that it's gonna be better than the Atheris, and the Atheris AVP is one of the best budget AVPs in the game. Imagine Valve would add with the new terminal a Talon knife Gamma Doppler. It would be absolutely insane. One of the best knives in the game. I'm a glazer of the green lives. I'm a glazer of the green knives. Finally, I can't pronounce it. And this would actually not crash the market in some kind of way, because it would just attract way more demand to the new terminals, to the new knives. A lot of people will be opening them and the economy could be healthy yet again. I really think that the CS2 economy is not dead by any means. Yes, the market is crashing and it is kind of rough right now, but you can find a lot of hidden gems during this time. And I would be not surprised if some of these knives can actually crash even further. For example, do you remember, for example, the Talon knife Doppler phase 1 here was selling for like 400 euros, even cheaper, like sometimes up on third-party websites. It's absolutely insane how much they've jumped up to like 1000, have been selling around 1000 for a very long time. After that, they've been actually kind of manipulated. And ever since the gold trade update, they haven't really crashed as much as some other knives because they're really demanded still. And I think prices will be going even lower, but that's just my prediction here. Not even that long ago, regular hedge mazes in the Battle's card condition in 2022 were selling for 223 euros. As you can see, the uprise was absolutely something incredible in my opinion, and ever since these gloves have been going lower, and maybe they can go even further beyond that, but I'm not really sure, because the market is going to breathe again in a couple of months. We'll be recovering. That's just my prediction upon it. Here is a forgotten skin that wasn't really hit by the economy. As you can see, in the past year, these skins were very stable. Obviously, ever since they came out, it was not really stable because it was a new item upon the market, but ever since they've been going slightly lower, the demand is not there, and some of the patterns upon these solitudes are still kinda rare. Yes, people were spending the armory stars upon it, but I think these skins are very beautiful, and the minimum wear condition is just price-wise very nice in my opinion. Definitely a great play skin. Check it out if you have always wanted one of these. I said it before and I will say it again, I think these skins are very underrated and there are so many different patterns upon it. This is a very unique skin. We have never seen such a skin in CS2 history or CSGO. As you know, I have a Solitude myself in the minimum wear condition 0.08. I had it since it came out, basically never sold it. I will probably never sell it just because I really think it's a beautiful looking skin and it's very unique, and I know there's not many of these in existence. Also, go ahead, subscribe to my second channel because we're also uploading videos there and you would help me out a lot. Also, currently a Glock Nuclear Garden giveaway over there.